Good morning. Happy Monday. You're in the car. 6:30 in the morning. And I have Mercy. Mercy! Mercy. I have a very confused Mercy with me because she's here to get fixed. So I had to drive her like really far away because I have to use the vet that the rescue group uses. Otherwise, I have to pay for her fixing myself because she didn't come fixed when I adopted her because she was in heat. So I had to wait till they were able to fix her. So she's here to get spayed. She doesn't know that, and she probably thinks I'm getting rid of her because this is where I picked her up. She probably thinks I'm like returning her to sender, but I'm not. I'm just picking her up tomorrow after her surgery. So yeah. Anyway. Happy Monday. Welcome to another weekly reading vlog. I don't even know what's happening this week. I don't really work till the end of the week. It's also Jesus' birthday, so I think tomorrow I'm going to make my cake. It's his birthday on Thursday, but I work because I had to rearrange my schedule for the demon back there. So I think I'm going to make Jesus a cake tomorrow. I just need to figure out like what kind of cake I want to make him. Reading. I am currently in the middle of two books, I think. I'm in the middle of reading the complete stories by Clarice Lispector, who's a Brazilian author. This is, I think, all of her writings. It's like 83 stories. And I'm like 6 or 7 stories in so far. Loving it. It's fantastic. Her writing is, there's just something about it. Like, I kind of get why she has this, like, why she's kind of, like a national treasure almost of writers in Brazil. I'm also listening to this book called Gerta, which is I believe it's translated from Czech, and it's about World War II in Czechoslovakia and post World War II. And our main character is like half Czech, half German, and how that all of that goes into play when you're dealing with like during Nazi occupation and post-Nazi occupation. It's very interesting. I'm not going to say a lot about it probably in this vlog because I don't know if I can, because it's part of like a prize, like a book prize thing that I'm voting on, but I am reading it. So far it's good, but I'm also not very far into it, so there's not a lot. So I guess when I finish it, I'll give you like a thumbs up or a thumbs down maybe, or like who I should recommend it to. I'm trying to like keep my verbiage to a minimum because I don't want to like sway anybody else who might be doing this prize and reviewing books for this book prize. But yeah, we're just gonna hang out. I'm gonna keep listening to Gerta, I think, and wait for the vet to open. They open at 7, so it's like 20 minutes. I really thought I was gonna hit traffic or something. I don't know why, because this is all back roads, but watch, I hit traffic on the way home. My poor baby, she definitely thinks I'm like getting rid of her, but I'm not getting rid of her. Also, I think I'm going to start our TBR lowdown pick for the month, Battle Royale, maybe tomorrow, so then I'll have 3 books going. But yeah, because I really just, I feel like Battle Royale is the vibe that I'm really wanting to balance out all this like literary fiction stuff that's going on. I need something that's kind of fun and hopefully fast paced and like just a good time. So there's plenty of time still to get in on the reading the April book club pick Battle Royale and to join us on the live. I don't know when the live is going to be. I'll have to talk to Naomi. I can't remember if we decided on a day or not. I will post it obviously here. It'll be probably mentioned in a video 97 times, and it will be on the community tab. It'll be all over. So follow us along on TBR Lowdown. Follow me on Instagram. Subscribe here if you'd like, and so you don't miss all that stuff. But yeah, I'm gonna get back to listening to my book and saying goodbye to my baby. Never want to say goodbye to her. It's gonna be a lonely day without my baby. But I still have Hemi, but my family is incomplete till she gets home. You know? Hello. We are back in my bed. Let me turn off my lo-fi. We are back in bed because I came home from dropping off Mercy this morning. And like as I was getting closer to home, driving home, I like started to feel the exhaustion and the need for a nap. So I came home and immediately went back to bed until like 12. And I woke up. It's now like 3:15. I have no idea what's going on. I don't know what I did, but eventually I went to the post office and mailed off some books that people purchased on Pango. And on the drive home, I got another Libby Hold in. So now, Girlhood. I have Girlhood by Melissa Febos on deck. So my current reads are I Want to Eat Your Pancreas, graphic novel, Girlhood, Melissa Febos. The complete collection of stories from Clarice Lispector, Gerta, and I really do want to start Battle Royale this week. These are lofty goals. And considering that like I don't really even want to read right now, I just want to lay down and watch the TV. This is a little crazy. This is very short, so hopefully I can finish this in like a couple car rides. This is just easy reads. Gerta, who knows? I have another 2 hours of driving tomorrow, so I'll listen to more Gerta then. Maybe I can do it. I did have like big plans to like do a bunch of stuff today, but today is becoming a bum day, so I don't really think that there's gonna be a lot of updates. Obviously you will know if anything changes because there will be updates, but as of right now, I'm just gonna continue having my new obsession, limoncello LaCroix, and become a vegetable person. But I did get an update from the vet. Mercy did really well. She is recovering from her spaying and her dental because while she was out, you might as well clean her teeth. And I can pick her up tomorrow, like mid-morning by like noon. So we will be doing another drive all the way over to the vet, far away into Connecticut, to pick her up tomorrow. Wait, that's enough energy expended. Nappy time. Good morning. Happy Tuesday. I don't know what happened yesterday, but the amount that I have slept in the last 24 hours is almost alarming. I think at some point yesterday I asked Jesus if I was dying, and he said why, and I said because I keep sleeping, and he said no, you're not dying. So there's that, but that's more sleep than I think I usually get ever, and it's to the point where today my whole head hurts and I feel like I'm gonna throw up because I feel like I've slept too much. So that backfired on me. But I couldn't. Anytime I stopped yesterday, like I would start reading and then I would just fall asleep. So I don't know. I can't do that today because I have too much I have to do. I have to go pick up the Miss Mercy from the vet right now. On the way there, I have to stop and get a couple things from the grocery store because I need to make Jesus a birthday cake because Thursday's his birthday, and I'm going to be working because I had to switch my days off to be able to pick up and drop off Mercy, so there's that. So I really want him to have a birthday cake. I think I've already said all of this, but who knows. Just bear with me if I'm duplicating statements at this point. On the way back from picking up Mercy, I have to stop at my brother's house and check on his dog because Sunday, we found out that, so she was acting funny, little Miss Lucy, who was in last week's vlog, so that little beautiful pit bull. She is not doing so great, but it's better than we thought. Sunday, they found a mass. He took her to the emergency vet. They found a mass on her spleen, and they thought she also had some mets to the lungs, but then they went and did like another view of the chest, and no mets, so that's good. So she doesn't have any, it's not metastasizing, whatever it is, so yay for that. And then yesterday she just kept going to different vets, and she is going to be getting surgery on Thursday to have her spleen removed. So until then, Jesus and I, while my brother's at work, are on like check on the dog duty to make sure she's not bleeding, nothing's going on, she's okay. He's very worried about her. We get very worried and attached to our babies. I understand. We are not judging my brother. And yeah, so I have to go check on her, make sure she's doing okay, give her a little walkie, a little lovey, and then I have to come back and make a cake and make chicken and read and too many things. I have too many things to do today that I should have done yesterday, but no, yesterday I just slept all freaking day. Just too much. It's too much. Anyway, so I'm gonna shut up. I'm gonna brush my teeth and start the journey that is today. It's almost 10 o'clock. You guys actually get to see a rare occurrence. I got Starbucks. So this grocery store has a Starbucks in it, so I got Starbucks. And a croissant. So, first errand is complete. I had to get some cocoa powder and some other miscellaneous goodies because all Jesus wants is a chocolate cake, which is like the most boring thing you could ask me to make. But hey, if that's what makes you happy, that's what makes you happy. But I just want to say that I hate grocery store, like in-store Starbucks, because they're never the same as like a real Starbucks. Because this is like the worst, oldest, stalest croissant, and I haven't even put it in my mouth yet. I know that it's not good. It's not good. Checking on the little lady. Everyone's getting surgery this week, huh? How you feeling? You had a big day yesterday. Lots of vet visits. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Can I see inside your mouth? Hi. Hi. Oh. Just checking on the patient. How you doing? You good? I know you're not feeling so good, huh, baby cakes? But your papa's gonna get you all better, okay? That's our Lucy Lou. The patient is eating. Good girlie. Okay, we're home. Miss Mercy has a little cone thing. And Hemi has already inspected her. And it's time for nappies, relaxation. Well, Mommy makes a cake. How's that sound? Good? Good. How's the patient feeling? Is the patient okay? Leave me alone, Mom. It was a long drive. My Grove order is here. Let's see what I got. Mamacita, you don't have to follow me everywhere. It says the planet thanks you on the top. Isn't that nice? They always leave me a little note. And if you ever order a lot of books from me, I recycle all of my boxes and I use them for packaging for my Pango stuff. So some people have probably gotten boxes from Grove. This is an exciting haul, guys. These are the exciting things you get in your 30s. Ultimate dish soap, lemon and eucalyptus, because I need to refill my dish soap. I got a new toilet brush head. I actually really like their toilet brush system. It has, this is so silly, but it has this little cake. I have to get this cake. You know, like you put your toilet brush in the thingy and then like the water all like gets gross and yucky. They have this like little cake thing that soaks it up and then eventually it disintegrates and you have to get a new one. So actually next order, I have to get a new one of those. Ooh, this has the Rooted Beauty Cleansing Face Spray that I used. And I will literally save all of this for packaging up books. Citrus Woods laundry detergent, more refills for that. And then I got 2 more things of hand soap because we go through hand soap like crazy, which is not a bad thing. And then they always send you a freebie, and this one is a soothing lip balm because I need more lip balms. No, I don't. That's that. I need to find some food, get my stuff together, figure out what Miss Mercy needs, and then before the night is out, I need to cook chicken and bake a cake. It is almost 2 p.m. I have not stopped, I swear to God, since I woke up. I'm so tired.
slow, make sure we do this right. Canceled all my plans to be with you tonight. So just sit with me, talking to the night until the morning, building chemistry. I don't think I ever wanna go, come closer next to me. Trying to find another way to say this, but I think we were meant to be. You make me anxious. I think I might be stuck on you. All of the things you did for me. It seems like you're dropping clues. There's no need to rush, so let's just take our time. Dropping everything, 'cause you're stuck on my mind. So just sit with me, talking to the night until the morning, building chemistry. I don't think I ever wanna go, come closer next to me. Trying to find another way to say this, but I think we were meant to be. Oh, we were meant to be. Oh, we were meant to be. Oh, we were meant to be. So just sit with me, talking through the night until the morning, building chemistry. I don't think I ever wanna go, come closer next to me. Trying to find another way to say this, but I think you were meant to be with me, talking to the night until the morning, building chemistry. I don't think I ever wanna go, come closer next to me. Trying to find another way to say this, but I think we were meant to be.
They're baked and they look beautiful and they smell delicious. So let's cool them so we can ice them at some point when they're cool. All right, I'm watching Jess, or I'm listening to Jess while I prepare the chicken for dinner. I also need to get a new toaster because the knob fell off of my let me zoom out. The knob fell out of my toaster. So it works, but you can't adjust anytime. So I have to get a new toaster, but I'm lazy. So I'm gonna figure out something to put the chicken in. Like, well, I have something to put the chicken in, but I'm gonna figure out spices and stuff to put on the chicken to make it, you know, tasty. Because we are not afraid of the spice around here. These are just chicken thighs. I get butcher blocks every so often because I like it. I think that they give you good meat. Wash my hands. So what do I want to put in this chicken? I have no idea what I want to put in this chicken. Let's see, I put smoky turmeric in almost everything because I just think turmeric's really good for you, and the smoky stuff is good. You could always also just use like a smoky paprika too, but I don't have a smoky paprika. And here, onion and garlic standards. My 3 standards. Done. Garlic. We got thyme. A little rosemary maybe. I don't know. Rosemary could be a little too much. Rosemary. I had oregano somewhere. Oregano! Woo! Curry. Maybe some good Old Bay. Salt and pepper. I feel like I need a liquid in here though. We're gonna go crazy and I'm gonna put some spicy mustard in here, and I'm gonna shake the camera while I do that. Just to give it some liquid. Someone's probably going, this is gross. And I'm gonna go, I don't care. We don't do bland food. We don't do bland food. We don't do bland food. Do. There's some Worcestershire, but the sauce that nobody knows how to say. A little bit of apple cider vinegar. Which vinegar in your meat is always good because it breaks down the tissues and makes it softer. And then I seal it up. And massage. Thing off my counter. And massage. So I'm going to just let that sit in the sink for a little bit because I will make, I might decide if I want to make them in the air fryer or fry them on the stove top. I might just make them in the air fryer. I also think I have some green beans and I still have some potatoes, so I'll just make potatoes and green beans. We have chicken thighs, potatoes and green beans. And I need to wash my hands and make the frosting for Jesus' cake because I think these are almost cool enough to be frosted. Which means I have to find my telephone because my cell phone has the frosting recipe. I will leave the cake recipe and the frosting recipe down in the description like I normally do with anything I make. The chicken is just me being a weirdo and making stuff. So I will probably air fry the chicken and because I kind of like air frying it. And then I will make the potatoes I'll probably slice them up thinly and roast them in the oven until they're crispy with like probably garlic, salt, a little bit of olive oil. And then I will just make the green beans, sort of steam them in a pan and then add butter and a little garlic.
Because everything needs garlic.
Hey, Jeff. I'm not good at decorating cakes, but I am decent at making one. Not mix some of the cream cheese into this frosting very well. But that's okay. Because I promise you Jesus will eat this irregardless of what the cream cheese creaming is like. This is not great British Bake-Off style. The question is, do I want to go down the sides or do I want to leave it like this? I'll go down the sides, why not? I mean, I know you don't like that I'm not paying attention to you, but I gotta finish decorating your daddy's cake before he gets home from work. It's extra hard to decorate a cake with you standing next to me, honey. It's a little fugly, but it's delicious. Because I've been eating the crumb. And the frosting. Awesome. Oh, now I gotta clean up the mess I made. And what a mess it is. Do you like it?
Mm-hmm.
Good. Happy birthday to you.
Can I eat the cake now?
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Jesus.
Tacos?
Jesus.
Choking now?
Zuzu. Happy birthday to you. Now you can eat your cake. Cut your cake. You take a whole thing out. Suck that. That's what she said.
That's what he said.
Cut your slice first. Go all the way to the center. Do you not know how to cut a fucking cake? Lord Jesus. Yes, it does matter. How much fucking cake are you going to eat? I mean, go for it, boo-boo. I'm impressed. That's your cake. I shall cut my cake because I'm scared to see you attempt to cut a small piece. Is that what you think a small piece is?
Yes.
Are you serious?
Yes.
You think that's a small piece?
Yeah.
In what chicken leg world is that a small piece? Holy fuck. Okay, I'm gonna cut it. Good morning. Happy Wednesday. I am getting myself ready for work. Which means I have a lot of lunch packing I have to do. Don't look at my sink. My sink's gross. Yeah, I work the next 2 days. I was going to do this update in the car, but then I was like, no, every update in this vlog can't be in the car. So we're doing it in my kitchen while I pack up lunch. So I apologize for all the random, like, crinkly sounds, but deal with it. So I am tricking my way through the same 3 books right now. I Want to Eat Your Pancreas, loving it. It's a little, like, melodramatic, but I kind of expect that. It's like a teen romance. And I'm making my way through the Clarice Lispector stories. I mean, not every story knocks it out of the park, but I'm really enjoying her writing. It's very, I don't know, it's, I won't want to call it stream of consciousness, but it's not like this absolutely perfect English writing. Like, it's got a little bit more nuanced and like more like it's a little bit more like stream of consciousness in the way that she writes, I guess is what I'm trying to say. But like, I know it's not stream of consciousness writing because that's not what it is. So that's going well. And then Gerta, which is for the a book prize. I don't want to say too much about it, but I will say this: I am enjoying Gerta, and it's definitely a different perspective on World War II historical fiction than I'm used to, because it's talking more about like what it's like to be well, she's half German, half Czech, but to be, I guess, on the, for lack of a better term, wrong side of history post-war. So it's definitely different than what we're used to. We're used to, like, I'm used to historical fictions that are like Nazi hunting and like saving people from Nazis, and like the Nazis are awful, and not that this book isn't like the Nazis are awful. This is not a pro-Nazi book, but it's looking at how, because we did have a lot of sanctions on the German people post, like what we did to Germany post World War II was really brutal, and to the Germans post World War II, like we really went hard on them. And I'm not saying we shouldn't have, but to have a story that talks about like what a regular person is experiencing and the prejudice they're experiencing after, and somebody who really had nothing to do with the actual like bad people. It's an interesting story. Put the hummus away too. So I'm enjoying Gerta, and I don't really know like how I feel like in a ratings wise or anything like that, and I'm not going to tell you guys that because again, book price. But if you like World War II historical fiction, but maybe you want something slightly different, this could be an interesting thing for you because it's just a little different. For lunch, I have this like Easter ham platter that his cousins made on Sunday or Saturday, the other day. And he's been asking me if I've eaten it like every day this week, and I haven't gotten to it. So, and I also have hummus and snap peas and some trail mix with chocolate. So that's all gonna somehow go in my backpack cooler. I have this backpack that has a cooler on the bottom, which I use for work, and I love it. And then I have to figure out what has to go in my bag, and then I have to fill up my water bottle, because my water bottle's a little empty. Anyway, so that's my update for you for Thursday morning. I do work tomorrow, but I'm not on call tonight, so I might update you a little bit more later tonight, depending on what I do when I get home. Because I should be done with Gerta either like on my drives or like shortly after, and that means I can get back to Clarice Lispector. And I'm going to start Girlhood by Melissa Pabos. I'm going to start that when I'm done with Gerta as my like driving book. So I don't really like just listening to the Clarice. I don't like just listening to short story collections because I often don't know where one story ends and the next story begins. It's going to be a lot of background noise, and I apologize. But anyway, there's Hemi. He's right down there eating. So yeah, let me get ready for work. I still have to brush my teeth. And I'm running late. Hi guys. Happy Thursday. It's late. It's like 11:30. I did not expect that to explode on me. It's like 11:30 and I am home from work. And I'm like having a really low moment with like my general, like my body. So yeah, that's fun. Sort of hate myself today. It's all because I have you ever had a moment where you really it really comes to like your full attention, exactly how much weight you've packed on in like a short period of time, to the point where like you just cannot deny it anymore. You can't be like, oh well, maybe I'm just a little like just a little out of shape, or oh I just have to cut back a little bit, whatever it is. I put on a pair. I had to put on my spare scrubs today because I got sprayed with blood, which is not uncommon at work, and I legitimately did not fit in them, and I fit in them not too long ago. So like I don't know what has changed that I've packed on so much extra weight in the last like year to 2 years. But like I have to find the key because I don't like myself. I'm not saying that like I don't know, I just don't like where I am right now. I'm very uncomfortable inside my own body, and I know I'm not like huge, but like I'm just so not the person that I know that the healthy version of me that I was like 3 years ago. I don't, who is she? I don't recognize her anymore. I don't see her anymore. And like I want that Alyssa back. Sorry, I had to take a shower obviously because I got sprayed with blood. And I just don't know how to get her back because like everything I do just doesn't seem to make any impact. So I don't know. I don't know if it's time to start really talking to my doctor, because I talk to him every time I go see him, and I don't know if this is one of those like women's health things where like I'm talking to a man and he just hears a woman complaining about her weight and just assumes that like I'm bitching. But like I just really don't think that it's, I don't know, it just doesn't feel like, it feels like a lot of weight in a short period of time, and I don't know what to do, and it doesn't seem to be going down, and it just makes me very uncomfortable. And this is probably all very triggering for some people, and I'm sorry. So yeah, so anyway, I'm having a moment. I also haven't worked out at all this week because I've been running around so much, and I was frankly narcoleptic on Monday. So like Monday was out, and I think my period's coming. I'm just in like a really bad body space. So I have no idea what this vlog is, guys, this week. Like I don't even know what I'm doing. Like it's just me driving around. Like tomorrow I have to go to the pulmonologist to get like my lungs checked because I need an official diagnosis for like chronic bronchitis and asthma and all that, and like official plan. So I have to go do that for like the entire morning. In reading news, you know what the point of this whole freaking channel is. The only thing I've been listening to today, to and from work, is Girlhood by Melissa Fabos. I am like 50 some odd % of the way through the audio for this, and this is phenomenally good. Like it's very interesting. Listen to this woman talk about her life and her experiences of being a woman and growing up, and especially like the sexual aspects of being a woman, the sexualization, the just male gaze of it all. It's really interesting. What I think is the best part is how she can wrap in so much of like the greater female struggle, so that it's not just like this memoir about her life. It is really something that I think most of us can in some way relate to. And she even like pays, she even goes so far as to actually pay lip service to the fact that, I don't know if it's not even the right phrase. She acknowledges the struggle. It's probably better. She acknowledges the struggle of minority women, and how, though there are similarities between different between all women and the things that they experience, there is almost like a sliding scale of prejudice and trauma that's experienced. And the further you are away from whiteness, the greater the trauma and prejudice and all of the all of that goes. And I really like that there's this self-awareness of how things, though similar, will look a little different depending on your background, because I think it's important for us to understand that intersectionality of experiences. And yeah, so I'm now just spitballing, but I'm enjoying it. I will listen to a little bit more tonight before I go to bed, but I have to be up so early to get to the pulmonologist. But I did get a little bit of book mail that I don't think I've showed you. I got the second book in The Girl from the Other Side. I was trying to get the third one from Pango, but the person who was selling it, she said that she couldn't make it to the post office, so she was canceling my order. So I'm again on the hunt for the next book in this, so I will be reading this. I feel like the artwork's really pretty, and I love the covers, and they just suck. I'm a sucker. And then I also picked up this like middle grade, I think this is. Yeah, 10 and up. This is like middle grade, very young YA. And this is called The Glass Town Game by Catherine M. Valente. And I really like Catherine M. Valente's like adult Tor.com novellas. I did not know that she had this in her repertoire. And this is a book about the Bronte sisters, and this was a game that they played, called Glass Town, where their toy soldiers fought Napoleon and no one dies. And there's like this make-believe land, and I guess they end up going on this adventure, the Bronte sisters, two of them, to find the third sister and their brother. So I don't know if that made any sense in my explaining it, but it sounds like really fun and whimsical and right up my alley, because I do love the Bronte sisters. Even though I do hate Wuthering Heights, even though I do hate Wuthering Heights, it is really well written. I just despise everyone in that book, so it's not fun. It's terrible. It's awful. I see its value and the talent, and I can acknowledge the talent. But anyway. And then the other thing, I finally bit the bullet and bought, and I bought this because I saw somebody whose name is escaping me. This is going to bother me. I was hoping she'd be like right here in my feed, but I'm totally blanking on her, and I will find her and I will put her up here. But I was watching a booktuber whose name is escaping me right now because I'm exhausted, and half of my brain is fixated on how much I hate my body, and the other half of my brain is trying to do this update. So we're going to remove the phone so that that doesn't continue to distract me. But anyway, so she did a reading vlog of the Mind Blank series by St. Abby, or Stabby, who apparently has passed away. I think she passed away traumatically, and this is the pen name for an author who's done a bunch of other stuff. This is the bind up. It's books 1 through 5 of what is apparently a absolutely horribly terrible, but can't put it down, unstoppable, like just romance thriller. It's supposed to be one of those books that like is so bad, but you can't stop reading it because you get addicted to it, and you just need to see how it goes, how it ends up. I just needed to read it after watching her vlog and watching like the evolution of her feelings from beginning to end. I was like, yeah, I need to read this. So, I mean, I would be happy to do a reading vlog for you guys. We shall figure it out. If you'd like to see this as a reading vlog, just leave a comment down below saying yes. Please do a separate reading vlog just for this, or I can do like a mini vlog and review, whatever you guys want to do. But I just, something about this, I was like, I had to. It just sounds so ridiculous. It says, monsters can come in many forms. They took too much, left too little, and I had nothing to lose until him. I didn't expect him. I didn't want to fall in love, but I can't let him go. Logan Bennett makes the world a safer place. He's brilliant. He's a hero. He locks away the sick and depraved. But while he's saving lives, I'm taking them, collecting the debts that are owed to me. 10 years ago, they took from me. They left me for dead. They should have made sure I stayed dead. Now I'm taking from them, one name at a time. I've trained for too long. I've been patient. I can't stop now. Revenge is best served cold. They never see me coming until I paint their walls red. Logan doesn't know how they hurt me. He doesn't know about the screams they ignored. He doesn't know how twisted that town really is. He just knows people are dying. He doesn't know that he's in love with their killer. No one suspects a dead girl, and Logan doesn't suspect the girl in his bed. They're looking for a monster, not a girl who loves red, not a girl in love. I'm a faceless nightmare, at least until I tell them the story they've pretended never happened. But in the end, will Logan choose them, or will we watch them burn together? And this is romance with a stabby twist. Like, I just have to. Like, maybe that's my vacation book. I don't know. Anyway, I'm gonna at least finish this chapter in girlhood and get my butt in bed, because I just need to go to bed and shut off my brain and stop thinking about all of the things that my brain is thinking about. And yeah, I mean, I'm sorry if that was triggering for anybody. That's not my point. And I'm sorry if anyone thinks I shouldn't be feeling this way. Whether I should or shouldn't, I do. And I have to struggle with that thought. And I don't know. I don't know what to do anymore. I'm at a loss. So, yeah. Anyway, good night. Alright, good morning. Happy Friday. I'm off to my pulmonary function test. And I'm going to finish girlhood this morning. Oh, I look exhausted because I am. Leave now. Okay. It says to leave now, so I'm leaving now. Still feeling a little low. But for now, let's go. Let's go. This is going to be all morning. So my pulmonary function test takes like almost 2 hours. And then I have to wait, and then I have to see the doctor. I just want a real day off. This was good though. I was trying not to cry in the waiting room. Hi. We are in the middle of a parking lot. I stopped at Trader Joe's and I got myself a nitro cold brew at Starbucks because I deserve it. They took blood from me. I have to go back for more testing on Wednesday. I have a new inhaler. I officially have asthma, and we need to find out what everything else says so we can make an even better plan of attack, because my big trigger apparently is my allergies, which I kind of knew, but like, I don't know, you get into denial about stuff. So yeah, I'm gonna go home. I did finish Girlhood on the drive to and from the doctor's office, and this book is so freaking good, and like, I don't even know how to put it in words how good it is. It is just a collection of essays by this author, and it talks about her life, and it's so fucking amazing. Like, so fucking amazing. We can talk more about it tonight, because like, everyone's staring at me in this parking lot, but like, dude, it was good. So now I'm going to start My Body by Emily Ratajkowski, because I feel like it's the perfect follow-up for the book. So I'm going to do that as I drive home. That is all. I'm home. I have done some things. I haven't really eaten today. I really just had some snap peas with hummus because I've been running around and I do need to like make a meal. But I got like vegan chicken nuggets at Trader Joe's, so I think I'm gonna make those. Anyway, let me do this reading update and wrap up this vlog because I have no idea what this vlog is. And it's gonna be such a freaking shit show, and I apologize for this week, but that's the way this week has been. This week has been a shit show. On a positive note, next week's vlog will be way more exciting because I'm going down to see Naomi and we're going to the Bridgerton ball, and I'm still trying to decide on my outfit exactly. I know the skirt, it's just which top am I wearing? Am I going like sort of dark and widow, or am I going like sort of more pastel-y and like girly? I kind of want to go dark and widow because like, everybody I can see on the Bridgerton experience, like Instagram feed, is very like light and girly, and I kind of want to be like the dark, mysterious widow. Anyway, next week's vlog should prove to be way more interesting. I just booked my hotel for my visit to Naomi, and I decided not to be a cheapskate, and so I got myself a nice like suite at like one of those like places where you get like a little kitchenette and stuff, and I going down like the day before the Bridgerton experience so that I have like a day to myself because it's my long weekend and I'm going to freaking enjoy it. So I decided that. Anywho, reading updates. So I actually don't know what I've read this week. What have I read this week? We'll go through what I just finished. So Girlhood was phenomenal. I loved the discussion of just like the exhaustion that it is being a woman, and how this idea of like consent, soft consent, negotiated consent, how we are just constantly touched, and like, do we have any autonomy over our bodies? Because like we should be okay with people like hugging us and touching us and like remarking on our bodies, whether it's sexual or not. Like there's like this freedom of touch. It's just very interesting. There's a whole section in here where she's talking about just like the emotional exhaustion of being a woman, and like when you're in a relationship with man, all the stuff that you have to like carry, because she is bisexual, like the amount of stuff that you carry mentally and physically is so taxing. Like you have to be the caregiver, the mother, the sister, the friend, the lover, the everything, and how exhausting that is. And I have to say that throughout this whole personal pan pizza, that has been one of the hardest things that I've struggled with. Living with somebody again and being stuck on top of each other all the time, and also, oh, am I allergic to something? I am. And also both being in healthcare, it's definitely like been a ride and it's been a trip. So it's always nice to know that like I'm not crazy, that this is like a normal thing that a lot of women go through, or a lot of straight women go through. So definitely really interesting. Definitely need to reread this and do like a heavy annotation of this. So freaking good. I have so much reflecting I need to do on it. Absolutely loved it. I also finished I Want to Eat Your Pancreas while I was at the doctor's office, and I was finishing in the waiting room because I had a long wait between my test and my follow-up with the doctor, and I was like trying to quietly cry in the waiting room while reading this. Yeah, I don't know if I succeeded, but I did attempt to quietly cry. Absolutely loved it. I mean, there were times where I don't really know if I liked either of the main characters, but I do like the way that they learned from each other, and it's definitely heartbreaking, and I need to find the anime and watch it. I think that would be fun. And I'm going to finish this today, and I am enjoying it so far. This is Emily Ratajkowski's Ratajkowski. I can't say, I don't know her. Emily Raj, her collection of essays, My Body. So far it's really interesting. So I will reserve final judgment till later, but I am really enjoying it. And then what else did I read? I am enjoying Storygraph. I don't know if I said in this vlog that I made a Storygraph because I don't really like Goodreads at all, and I'm really enjoying it. Oh, so if you want to follow me on Storygraph, I'll leave a link in the description. I don't really know how it all works, but I'm really enjoying it. I find it's very simple and it's visually appealing. The app is easy to use, and I like all of the statistics it gives you. I wish it would break down some more things like what years do I read from, so I can see like how much new versus old and how old do I read. But anyway, I also finished Katie Wisner's Breakable Things, which is her collection, her newest collection of poetry and prose, and loved it. I actually had a really good reading week this week, I think. I liked almost everything I read. I really love Katie's writing. I just find it approachable and relatable for me, and I just enjoy it. And I like this installment of her poetry and prose because there's like a lot of growth between like her two earlier ones, where she's definitely like a little younger and moodier and not as self-aware and assured. And there's this growth that happens in this next collection that's just really nice to see, especially because we have this weird parasocial relationship, because she is like a YouTuber I follow and all of that. So it's not just like, you know, Danielle Steele, and I don't have any relation at all or insight into their regular life. There is that parasocial relationship. So I like seeing her find some happiness. It's kind of nice. I also finished Gerta, which is translated from the Czech, I believe, and that's for a book prize, so I can't talk a lot about it, but it's definitely a very interesting point of view for a World War II historical fiction. So if you are looking for something that is not like everything else we have read, that's just like, you know, Americans and British people chasing Nazi hunters or like French resistance, and you want to see more like how regular German people, or, you know, people, this is from somebody who's Czech and German, but how like the people that were under Nazi control, how they lived during during World War II, but also mostly post World War II, how all of the sanctions and communism and everything, how all of this affected everybody. It's definitely a different point of view than I'm at least used to. So I think it's worth a read if that's something that you like. I finished The Loneliest Girl in the Universe by Lauren James, and that was really just like a fun, nice, like YA sci-fi. I enjoyed it. It was a good time. I don't know if I'm like in love with it, but it's a good time. I wonder if I'm allergic to this. I wonder what's in it. There's probably something in it that I'm allergic to. I'm allergic to everything. Anyway, all right. And then I'm still making my way through the complete stories of Clarice Lispector. That's going to take me a little while. And actually, when I'm down with Naomi, if we can go to a regular bookstore, if they don't have it at McKay's and I can't find it thrifted, I like to get a hard copy of her stories because they're really, really good. And I think when I'm done with My Body, I will start that. And then for my drive, or I'll get back to that. And then for my drive tomorrow, I will start Battle Royale finally. So yeah, that's all that I have to talk about. And I say that like I didn't just read a whole bunch of books this week. I feel like I've read a lot of things. I'm really excited. So yeah, I'm gonna be really miserable because this test I have to take next week is going, I have to like not use my inhalers. I can't take any antihistamines. I can't even have coffee the morning of. So it's a shorter test than the one I did today, but like it just sounds like I'm gonna be miserable. Today's like the last day I can have antihistamines, and I think tomorrow's the last day I can take my inhaler, and then I just can't take anything until Wednesday, and I'm just gonna be miserable. I have a feeling I'm gonna be miserable, but that's okay. That's fine, because after that I can take all the things, and I can get myself ready to drive down to Virginia and see Naomi, and it's all gonna be really exciting, and we're gonna go to the Bridgerton Ball, and we're gonna go book thrifting, and I'm gonna have some really great content for you. So I might start that vlog a little later, so you might get that vlog posted a little later the week after. In the week, I usually post these on like Tuesday. I try to post them earlier in the week. So anyway, just keep your eyes peeled. That should be more fun. And hopefully this comes together in editing as something reasonably entertaining. I don't know. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching and for spending a weird freaking week with me. Another weird week with me. And putting up with all of my like just mental issues. Anyway, yeah, if you enjoy vlogs and other bookish videos, please consider subscribing. If you're new, please leave a comment down below and say hi. Otherwise, I will see you guys in my next video, whatever it may be, because it's my channel and I can do whatever I want. Ciao.
So just sit with me, talking to the night until the morning, building chemistry.